What's up, boys? It's the Nostalgic Gaming Channel, back at it again with some nostalgic gaming content.
Thank Avo you're here! I thought we were gonna die in this hellish place! We have to get to the Barrow Fields at the other end of Darkwood. You lead the way, we'll be right behind you. The sooner we put this forest behind us, the better. There are unnatural things out there.
In case you guys don't remember, here's a quick recap. We agreed to escort these traders all the way through this dangerous dark woods area, right? And they're putting their lives in our hands. Big mistake.
The chapel of Scorn. Wait. Please the deities there, and they will let evil into your soul.
So we gotta go through, make sure these guys make it through and don't die throughout this whole area. As you can see, there's really spooky, scary monsters.
Ah, help! Something bit me and left me for dead. Please, let me come with you.
We can't let him follow. He's infected. He'll be eating our guts before we know it.
We have sworn a traitor oath. We have to help him.
This isn't a good idea. Not a good idea at all.
I can pay well, and there won't be any trouble.
So luckily, this doesn't
Thank you,
affect your
hero. I'm very grateful.
good or bad meter here,
I'm with
whether
ya.
you take them. And you know, cash is king. So of course we take him, right?
Follow.
But just keep a quick
Lead
eye
on.
on him, or keep a
Follow.
long eye on him. He's already a little weird, right? He's acting a little strange. We saw something jump out of the corner of our eye when we first approached him. So there's something weird going on with him. And we're just gonna have to see it through though. So when Maze talked about the Guildmaster talked about that Scorn Temple, that's a place we'll be very often later. And you guys are gonna see why. We don't find it in this little run through here, but you'll see why later we'll find it. It's a pretty interesting spot with a lot of good things for our run here. So our job is to get them through. We're gonna do it with no armor on, and we're gonna make sure that none of them die. Uh-oh. What's that?
Notice me, senpai?
Werewolf POV when you first saw me in my amazing, gorgeous eyes. Leave a like if you're Team Jacob. Leave a comment if you're Team Edward. Just kidding, don't do that. If you even thought about it, you probably shouldn't be watching this video right now. Sorry, Werewolf, I will not notice you, and I will not acknowledge your feelings. The only feeling that you feel now, pain, death, and agony. But as you can see, we, with our pretty buffed, or with our weapons here, we're able to knock them down pretty quick. If we had a steel augment, I believe we would give them more damage. And this is one of my favorite demon doors. I neglected to do it this time, but watch.
Beware, traveler. I block the way to all but the most combat-hardened. If you request, my guardians will test your mettle in combat. Meet their challenge, and the reward I hide is yours.
So this one's straightforward. It's not a riddle. It's just a test of pure fighting prowess. So I'm not going to do that right now because there's a strong likelihood that they will either hit one of the traders and kill them, or they would damage me and I would fail my boast. So I'm definitely not going to try that right now.
No mind where you step.
But these spores, as the trader just told us, are very dangerous. You hit them and they give you a substantial amount of damage. But the good, oh well, that one just killed itself. I was gonna say the good thing is they die very quickly and from a single hit. So I don't want to use my lightning on them, just because there's a possibility that you still get hit. Ooh, a jet, that's a good gift. That's worth a lot of money.
This reminds me of what happened to my cousin once. He got lost with
So it's important for us to find all these items and gifts, because later we're gonna have to use them to trick people, right? The quickest way to somebody's heart in this game is through items, right? Since we're bad guys, people are gonna be afraid of us.
Come on, the trader camp is just through the next gate.
Uh-oh. We have to protect our traders here,
Bandit attacks in this area.
because they're gonna get ambushed by the bandits here. And for some reason, the bandits don't even want to fight me. They just want to go after the traders. They probably know that I was paid to transport them over. But we're able to beat those guys before they're even able to land a hit on our little buddies here.
At the end of this.
I'm sure they will. Just think of the profits we'll make.
And we're rewarded for killing them with, I think it's another augment. Let's see. Oh, leather boots. Can't wear them right now, but they might be helpful later. I was gonna say, I think I'm done. I'm tired of doing these quests with no armor on. I mean, it's worth a little bit more gold, but then I don't get to show off like the cool stuff that I have. And then you have to see the British flag the whole time, and that seems like a slight towards the holiday we just had, 4th of July. Happy birthday to America. Oh, and these guys were hiding. They were ready to ambush us here. But they didn't do a very good job of hiding. Oh, there's more hiding around the corner. And they're not even interested in me, see? So they're just easy pickings. And that guy, he could have gotten away. He had pushed past me and he was ready to go. But no luck for these poor bandits. I easily wrecked them all. So, and we have the heal spell for our traders anyways, just in case they took a damage. I mean, I would rather them not. And I use stop time to get myself some more experience. But I'm not really worried about... Oh! All I hear is the sound of the bandits. I don't actually see them. There's one. Oh, he's getting away. And I don't have enough magic to use my stop time spell. Come back! And he's able to hit him once, which it's not a big deal. Oh, this one is much more of a big deal. These other guys, and I miss every single hit. Ouch. Okay, it's lucky we have stop time here. But we definitely had to use a mana potion, otherwise those guys were in big trouble. But now that we've cleared out all the bandits, we can easily make it through this little portion here. No more traps, no more enemies. The hardest part is trying to get somebody to follow you. That's the most difficult part about this quest.
What I wouldn't give to be in a warm, safe tavern right now.
And these traders are complaining the whole time about me transporting them. But they're the ones that signed up to be traders. They're the ones that signed up for the danger and the excitement and the missions. Not me. I just signed up to take their gold. So there's this big door here. I think this leads you to the Chapel of Scorn later. Darkwood Bordello is closed for renovation until further notice. But I don't remember and I don't know. And that's what happens when you don't have enough keys for the chest. It gives you a little notice saying, hey, you don't have enough keys for this chest. What are you thinking?
We can't be very far now.
So there's all these mysterious statues here. And these mysterious artifacts that I don't remember if you can interact with. I try and click on them, and nothing happens. So I'm assuming that maybe it's for something later on, and I just haven't unlocked yet, or maybe it's just nice level design. And phew, we reach a rest point.
Feel free to leave us for a while if you need to. We'll wait here.
Respite. Oh man, everybody hates us.
You're sure to find something to
I guess that's what happens when you play through an evil campaign, right? Everybody hates you. Oh man, all these weapons are extremely expensive. For some reason, this guy's charging an arm and a leg for everything. But with all these items, there's one that I think would probably be helpful. And it's this ebony longbow. Because it's not super broken, it's not super overpowered, it's not that great an improvement from the weapons that I have for melee. But when I use my range attacks, the ones I've been trying to use more often than not, because I want to get that range bonus, right? That's going to be a super helpful, or the range experience, that's going to be a super helpful little bonus there. So having Guile, you'd think that these guys would have more items for us to buy at better cost. Oh, and we do buy a spade. That's good. So the spade is going to allow us to find any dig spots we find on the map. We're going to be able to dig them out. And those are usually indicated like with move dirt or something. That way, oh, and we bought all those barrels for trading. We spent 28 for them using 40. That means that when we find them later at an more expensive cost, we're going to be able to, for sure, make a massive profit. So that was a great move there. Guile pays off. And we buy the assassin shirt. We spend a little bit more. We're going to treat ourselves, right? We deserve it. even though we have a ward closed for pretty much the majority of this whole game.
But I'm sticking to local trading from now on.
And we find a resurrection vial, which we don't really need. We're not using those because we're not dying.
Anyone else notice a strange smell? Maybe it's just me.
And if you know how to play
Just think of the profit
blackjack,
you'll make at the end of this.
you know that this game can win you a lot or lose you a lot. And unbeknownst to me, I didn't know that it's not like a regular blackjack game where you can't keep drawing cards. After you hit one card, you're done. And you have to double your bet. And the dealer got to keep hitting. I didn't. So I lost 200 gold in one hand. I was like, what the deuce is this? To win, you have to go without going. You are dealt 2 cards, and you may request a hit. To stop and let the dealer take his turn, select stand. See, I couldn't take any more hits. After 2 cards have been dealt, you can choose to double your bet, and you will receive 1 final card, ending your turn. So maybe I had to turn down the double my bet and continue hitting, but man, I lost 200 gold there. That one hurts. And I do a quick save here because initially I intended to end the video here for the first one and make it really long, but you know, time permitting, I ended up combining the 2 videos here so you guys can see my little badges. Beauty and the Beast reached the maximum of attractiveness or ugliness. I have to say we're probably the most attractive, right? With our face tattoo and our haircut and everything. Or
This
maybe
takes me
not.
right back to when I first became a trader.
So we continue our arduous quest here to get these traders to the Briarstone, right? Not Briarstone, Albion.
Right behind you.
And this is a nice little sniping spot here. We're going to get to use our brand new ebony bow here. And if we zoom in really close, we could try and headshot him. Oh, and the arrow dipped at the last second. How sad is that? But we headshot that guy and his head disappears. That guy gets clapped. And all the traders are happy. They're clapping for me. Destroying all these bandits. So we could see there's a ton of them further ahead. We already have a really high combat multiplier of 9, so we want to push forward and continue this, right? While also grabbing all the loot that these guys drop behind. There's this mysterious architecture here, right? It looks like a teleport, like a cola skate, right? But for some reason we can't activate it. Let's see if we can get another snipe off. I don't know why my arrow dropped so much the first time. From all my time sniping, I don't remember it like falling down like that. Uh-oh. And I almost ruined my whole combat multiplier by aiming in the wrong direction. So we destroy another set of bandits here. And we have one more set of enemies up ahead. And these ones actually look like hobgoblins. Or hobs, right? Easy clap. Easy clap. Easy clap. Yeah, these guys stand no chance for my new ebony crossbow. I destroyed those guys. But now we want to make sure that we are not missing anything. See, we almost missed a chest, right? And I can't use my stop time because I don't have enough magic.
My cousin once. He got lost with some other traders and didn't find his way back. For 2
And another
weeks.
resurrection vial. I wish we could give that to one of these traders if they died. Like, hey, here's a resurrection vial. I know you got clapped. Oh no, we left behind an item. It's okay, it's not a big deal. It's probably meat. Hobs always have meat.
Lead the
For some
way.
reason, meat and gold.
Oh,
Oh, this area looks much more spooky than the last, right?
I'm feeling a bit strange. I'm sure
Oh,
it's
and the
not doing
trader-
that, though.
Trader's feeling the change upon him. That's
Any
not
idea
good.
where we are?
Taking a wrong turn somewhere.
That must mean he's going to become a werewolf sometime soon, right? I'm just assuming. And we got a lightning augment. That's pretty good. Because he got bit, remember? When we first find him, that's why we had the option to take him or not. Honestly, I don't think I've ever not taken him. Just because I'm always greedy. If I'm a good guy, I feel like I shouldn't leave him behind. If I'm a bad guy, I think to myself, I want all the gold. And we come upon an earth golem here. And immediately he's chucking rocks at us. And we're not going to stand for that, right? We ain't going to take that. So let's make sure that we equipped our lightning spell here. And there's a reason why we're going to do that. Because we're going to get a very high combat multiplier off this guy, and I feel like lightning is going to give us the opportunity to cash in on some extra wizardry points, so we can buy some of those cool spells that our viewer Time Traveler asked for, right? We want to make sure that we are able to meet the needs of the viewers, because that's what we do here at the Nostalgia Gaming channel. We're here for you. We make sure that you guys are having a good time just as much as we're having a good time, right? So every time we're zapping them, we're getting an extra 110, 100 magic points. So it's looking good for us. Those add up really quick. Let's get our combat multiplier higher with some actual damage though from my bow. That way my magic can take a minute to recharge, because I prefer not to use a magic potion if I don't have to. But man, our wizardry spell only gives... Oh, actually I'm only getting like an extra 20 each time because I only give like 8 damage. That's not great. Lane skilled master, I know my will energy is low. I know that I should probably drink a will potion or something. And luckily we stacked up on those recently, right? So we can spare it. We're gonna keep zapping away. You're a wizard, Nostalgia Gaming channel. You're a wizard. And he's defeated. But the danger's not over yet. Our third traveler ended up becoming a werewolf. And this is not one of those cute werewolves we saw earlier, right? That wanted us to notice him. This is a dangerous one. This one's not our friend. So we actually have to equip our time stop spell on this one. That way he doesn't murk all those traitors. Because we are not losing this far into the mission. And I don't have enough mana. Oh, good. Thank goodness he's only coming after me. We'll make sure we grab that later. We don't want to forget that. Those earth golems always drop good items. Well, they drop like gifts that are really expensive. And we just luckily barricade this werewolf in the corner, and there's really nothing he can do. Oh my god, don't hit me. Yeah. Don't hit the other traders. Oh, we get a ruby. Those end up being worth a lot of money, and they're invaluable as gifts, especially when you're starting getting like the people like you more. Unfortunately, that werewolf didn't even give us anything, I don't think. He just became a werewolf. I don't think you can actually get anything from him in the quest. Maybe gold, I don't know. So we activate this Cullis Gate and we finally made it to Barrow Fields. My job is done. We've completed the mission. Hey, I appreciate you guys watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You guys are the reason why I do this, and I enjoy making it for you guys.
We've been expecting you.
Don't forget to watch the ending screen, because I've been trying to do unique ones at the end of each time, and this one's a banger. Alright, I'll see you guys.